Good afternoon, Platinum traders, and welcome to today's Trade of the Day video. I know that today's video is a little bit early in the week, but that's because we've had a absolutely cracking trade hit profit today. It's a trade that's produced 220 pips on one trade, on one currency pair that triggered in last week. The trade, to be specific, was taken on the GBPUSD. It's a trade that we're going to show you how it was provided, how simple it could have been placed as an order in the market, and how it came to fruition in the end today, as it's just hit target about half an hour to an hour ago. Firstly, to show you this, I'm going to show you the analysis that was provided to all of our clients. It's provided every single day, every single week, week in, week out, every week of the year. The analysis is here on our analysis page, as you can see. Analysis for September the 5th, 2018. We scroll on down, we have our daily chart analysis. Now this is where the trade was specifically provided. This was the trade that was provided at the beginning of last week. Okay. So if we're talking about dates here, as you'll see, I'll bring up the calendar. Beginning of last week, provided on the 27th of September. You can quite easily verify this by looking at the daily chart, and you can see by looking at the last daily candle that was on here. If you want to do this yourself, you're more than welcome to do so by looking at your own daily chart and seeing when the price was last where it was at 28.89 and which daily candle it was at. The reason it can easily be verified is because this analysis is done on the weekends, the longer term analysis, and it's provided to clients for the Monday morning. This trade triggered in on the Wednesday of that week, the 29th to be specific. Today it's hit target, so we're looking at a total of 5 to 6 trading days to make 220 pips on one trade. It's a trade that absolutely cracking trade. Now we're going to show you the trade on the actual chart now to show you where it triggered in and how it came to fruition. But just before I do that, I want to show you where we update our trades, and that's on our trading floor. We have our current open trade section, and you can see that we've been constantly updating our clients on what to be doing with the trade itself, how to manage the trade, and where to take profits from. Every day or every other day we'll send email notifications to make clients aware of how they need to be managing this trade. So you can see initially the 29th trade triggered in the evening. That would have been an email notification sent. On the 31st, traders reached over 50 pips profit, move stops to break even, part position out, and continue to hold over the weekend. Trade is now, now we're on the 3rd, the Monday. Trade is currently 110 pips in profit, continue to hold, and move stops to plus 50 pips profit. On the 4th, trade is 170, move stops to plus 150. Again later on the day on the 4th, trade is now 200 pips in profit, move stops to plus 150 profit, or look to take full profit out. And today trade has hit target 220 pips profit. Okay. So now if we go to the chart itself, this is the GBPUSD. The trade triggered here on the 29th at 30.20. This is after we had a very large bullish day in the market. They actually caused the price to come to our level, which was 30.20. So you can see at the beginning of the week, when we actually gave the level, the price was sitting, GBP was sitting in around 2900. Okay. It did take a couple of days for it to trigger in, but that's okay because we gave it well prior to it triggering. So all of our clients managed to get into this trade because it was given well prior. You can see with a 40 pip stop loss as stated on the trade, nowhere near your stop. 30.60 would have been where your stop was, and that's sitting all the way up here at 30.60. So nowhere near your stop loss at all. If we're looking at 30.20, you can see how the market continually declines in our favour. We use a lot of technical and fundamental techniques for our trades to give us an indication of where market sentiment is, and then we use our technical analysis to give us an indication of where to enter into the market. So you can see quite clearly a very simple trade that could have been placed by anybody as a pending order at the start of that week, it then triggering in and us updating our clients on how to manage the position in order to get the most profit and most efficiency out of the trade itself. You can just imagine, even if you're trading at a very small size, let's say £2 a point, £3 a point, you're still looking at a few £100s there from a very simple order with no real time spent in the market having to do anything. We do also specialise in one-to-one mentoring, where we will actually teach you exactly how to do the analysis yourself, and that's something that we pride ourselves upon, because we do love to provide clients with a good proficiency and knowledge on trading from a one-to-one perspective, with them working with a trader, as well as having the support of the analysis there behind them. So, if you're interested in what you've seen in this video, from the trade itself to the way that I've spoken about the analysis, we're actually providing free access to the analysis and to the system on a free consultation call with one of the traders. Could be myself, could be one of the other guys here. And we'll take you through that on a screen sharing call, so we can do that via a Skype if you so wish, and we'll share our screen with you, and we'll sort of show you through the analysis and show you through the system that we use here to see if it's going to be a good fit for you or not. And the way to do this, it's really simple. You go to our website, which is platinumtradingacademy.com. You go to the top right hand corner where there's free consultation, and once you click on that, it's simple enough. Pop your details in there, your name, your email, your phone number, and one of our account managers / traders will get in touch with you to get that session booked in, and you'll get to have a bit of access to the consultation through the trader and through the analysis and system. But if there is any questions you have for us, all you've got to do is just leave your details with us, or we've got a live chat on our website. You can always ask us a question on the live chat as well if you wish to. But don't forget to like and subscribe the video to follow us for more further information. And I really appreciate you listening today, and we'll speak to you soon. Thank you.